Hello, this video is going to show you how to shortcut commenting in your students' work, whether this is in a Google Doc, a Google Slide, or a sheet. So if you find yourself repeating a lot of comments because students are making the same errors in their papers that you're working on, you can use this shortcut to circumvent having to repeat comment after comment. So normally you do a comment by highlighting words, and then you would click comment and then add your comment here, and then you would have to hit comment. But then you come down here and you might see the same one again, and you have to go through the same process. So in order to alleviate that, there is a shortcut you can use by going to Tools and then down to Preferences and select Preferences. And then click the Substitutions tab. And from here, as you can see, I have some already added in here. So you can see these are all here. I have ones for evidence, fragments, punctuation error, etc. But I want to add a new one. So all I do is go into Replace, and I'm going to say COM, and I'm going to say comma needed. And I'm going to do one more, SP, I'm going to say spelling error. And then as you can see, I have them in here. If at any time I wanted to delete any, I could just click on this X and delete it out. Then I'm going to say OK. So while I'm in editing mode on a student's paper, I could come in here and actually say COM and then hit the space bar and comma needed comes up. But the problem is this kind of just flows right into their text and doesn't look any different. So it's hard for the students to see these comments. I'm going to take that out and show you a different way. So now that you have those preferences set, you can come up to editing and go into suggesting mode. And while you're in suggesting mode, if I were to come in here and say COM space and that comma needed populates, you can see I get a comment that comes with it. And when I click off of it, it also turns green. And yes, it's always green. You can't change your color. So it's always green for them to see. Another option would be if I selected something and put in my AWK space, it actually gives them a strike through and says, this is awkward, please rewrite. So it actually signifies what I think is awkward and they need to rewrite. And it also still gives them a comment over here. So you can do that everywhere. So if I want to just say SP, there's a spelling error. If I come down here and I say fragments, sentences incomplete, please fix, it pops in those comments. And so all I have to do is type in the couple letters that I designated as my common comments. And so then it comes in here as green. And then when I come back to editing mode, I can come over here and I can say accept the suggestion or reject it. So if I accept it, you can see that green comes off and goes, away, but the comma needed stays there. So that's something you'll need to teach the kids, that they can hit the X and it'll go away, but then they can pop in their comment. So then if you come down here, let's say I want to reject it. So on this comment, let's say I want to reject it. So it rejects the comment and it actually goes back the way it was. So I'll undo that. So as you can see, it's right here. So as a student, I can actually reject it, but then come over and make the changes that I need to make. Okay, so it's very easy to do. Same thing here with the spelling error. I can go look and see what I spelled wrong, and then I can just hit reject, and then I'm able to make those spelling changes and the comment went away.